The hospital room was filled with a mixture of excitement and exhaustion as the cries of a newborn baby echoed through the walls. Arjun, a proud yet nervous father, stood beside his wife Meera as she held their newborn daughter for the first time. When the nurse placed the tiny bundle in Arjun's arms, he felt an overwhelming surge of love and responsibility. He gazed into her small, curious eyes and whispered, I promise to protect you, my little princess. As years passed, little Anya grew up into a bright and cheerful child. She was the light of their home, filling their lives with laughter and mischief. Arjun would hold her tiny hands as they walked through the park, telling her stories of magical kingdoms and brave heroes. Each night he would tuck her into bed, brushing her hair gently and whispering, No matter how big you grow, you'll always be my little girl. One day, when Anya was about 5 years old, she came running to Arjun with tears in her eyes. Papa, they laughed at me because I fell while skipping rope, she sobbed. Arjun knelt before her and wiped her tears. Do you know what makes a person strong? It's not about never falling, but always getting up. Promise me you'll always stand up no matter what. Anya nodded, her small fingers tightening around his hand. From that day, she carried her father's words in her heart. As Anya grew into a teenager, her world began to expand beyond the walls of her home. She excelled in academics and had dreams of studying abroad. Arjun supported her every step of the way, even though the thought of her leaving frightened him. You should chase your dreams, he told her, even as he secretly feared the day she would go far from him. Years passed, and Anya returned from university, now a confident young woman. Arjun was proud of her achievements, but deep inside, he longed for the little girl who once held his finger so tightly. Then one day, she came home with a nervous smile. Papa, there's something I need to tell you. Arjun set down his newspaper and looked at her with a gentle smile. What is it, beta? She hesitated for a moment and then said, I've met someone. His name is Rohan. He's kind and he loves me. I want you to meet him. Arjun felt as though time had stopped. He had always known this day would come, but he wasn't prepared for it. Still, he smiled and said, If he makes you happy, I would love to meet him. Anya's wedding day arrived sooner than Arjun had expected. The house buzzed with excitement and preparations. Relatives and friends filled the rooms, celebrating the joyous occasion. Arjun, however, felt a strange heaviness in his heart. Every moment reminded him that soon his daughter would leave for her new home. That evening, as Anya stood before the mirror in her bridal dress, Arjun entered the room. Seeing her in her wedding attire, he felt a lump rise in his throat. She looked radiant, but to him she was still the little girl who once clung to his leg, asking for bedtime stories. Anya turned and hugged him tightly. Papa, are you happy? Arjun held her close, his voice thick with emotion. Of course, beta. I just realized something today. What is it? She asked softly. He smiled through his tears. I spent my whole life teaching you how to be strong, how to chase your dreams, how to stand on your own. But I forgot to teach myself how to let you go. Anya held his hand and whispered, You never have to let me go, Papa. I'll always be your little girl. That night, as he gave her hand to Rohan, Arjun felt both pride and sorrow. As she drove away to her new life, he stood at the doorstep, watching until the car disappeared into the night. A silent tear rolled down his cheek, but in his heart, he knew his promise was never broken. He had protected her, guided her, and most importantly, loved her unconditionally. And as long as she carried his lessons in her heart, she would never truly be away from him. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.